Hi everyone, welcome back, and this is our second library haul of September.
Yay!
And so we'll go ahead and get started. I'll get started. Got a bunch of Birds of Prey, mostly by Gail Simone. This one here is by Chuck Dixon, and this is the oldest one here, so that'll be interesting. I'll probably read that one first. And then these new 52 ones, they are actually written by Dwayne Schwarzinski, and was kind of co-written by Gail Simone, at least this one was. This one was just all Dwayne. So, I don't know, a bit of a passing the torch there.
Okay, I put this one on hold. This is Margaret Atwood's Penelopiad, I think is how you pronounce that. And this is about Odysseus's wife during the Trojan War, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, Penelope.
Then the last thing I got is Brightest Day, Part 1 and 2. After finishing all of the Blackest Night stuff at the library, of course, I moved on to this here. So I'll be devouring those is a better word.
So this is Origin by Jessica Khoury?
Khoury? Yeah.
And this is about a genetically altered woman, and I think she gets loose and turns on the scientists or something to that effect. Not exactly sure. It was just kind of an impulse.
Ooh.
Yeah. So this has been on my TBR for quite a while. This is in the Miso Soup by Murakami. And this is supposed to be a thriller about a tour guide that starts to think one of the people he's giving a tour to is the serial killer that's been stalking the streets recently. Okay, the next thing I got is Our Endless Numbered Days, thank you, by someone. By Claire Fuller. And this one's been on my TBR for quite a long time. From what I know about it, this is a young girl whose father takes her to live in the woods, saying that the world's about to end, or something to that effect, and they live in the forest for quite a long time. And then something happens, and she realizes that her father's just crazy, and I think she escapes. So...
Very cool.
And the next one is The Talented Mr. Ripley by Patricia Highsmith. And this has all three. I think it's a trilogy. I don't know. But mostly just the first one. The Talented Mr. Ripley. I saw the movie, thought it was good. And it's intriguing. It's a, psychological thriller.
Gonna take on the source material. Like it.
Yeah.
Speaking of source material.
Absolutely. Although I have not seen the movie to this, The Revenant. By Michael Punke, is that what it says?
Yeah. Punk?
By Michael Punke. And this is a survival story. This guy gets left wounded and dying in the woods and, treks over mountains and faces, starvation and bear attacks and stuff and gets his revenge.
Yeah.
I think that's how that goes.
Ooh.
So this one I know very little about, and everyone says that that's the way to go about it. But this is More Than This by Patrick Ness. And this, all I know about this is this boy drowns and then wakes up. And he's not sure where he is or what's happening, and everyone that I hear who's read this said that's really all you want to know before going into this. So, it's interesting. This was an impulse. This is Ruthless by Carolyn Lee Adams, and this is a short little story that sounds like a woman is kidnapped, and it's a serial killer who's going to try and kill her, and she's like, no. She turns on him, and...
Not gonna take it.
Not gonna take it. No, absolutely not gonna be a victim. And this is The Culling by by Steven Dos Santos. And I have started this one already, and so far it seems like this is the male-dominated Hunger Games. There's a male lead character, 2 male romantic interests, and a male young family member who the main character is trying to protect. And it basically sounds like the Hunger Games. But, you know, I've gotten a decent way into it. I was really enjoying it until some standard YA tropes decided to rear their ugly heads, but I'm going to push through. It is the beginning of a series, but I don't know yet whether I'll be continuing. The next one is Pressure by Brian Keene, and I don't know anything about this except for it's an ocean scary thriller. Yeah. It looks awesome. And this is Why the Last Man by
Brian K. Vaughan.
Yeah, Brian K. Vaughan, Pia Guerra, and other people. So Brian K. Vaughan wrote Saga, and I love Saga. So this, I know very little about the plot other than I think it's a world where a huge amount of the population has been destroyed, and mostly men, and basically there's like one guy left, and I think that's what's going on, and I don't know. But I hear good things about it, and it's Brian K. Vaughan, so that is a huge pile of stuff that I hope to get through, but who knows.
1 month, 14 days on some of them.
I know, like 3 of them I have to take back in a couple weeks.
Clock's ticking. All right, that is our second library haul of September. Thanks for sticking with us. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Bye.